I want to remind you that wrestling action is tomorrow night at the Mid-South Coliseum rather than Monday night. And one of the bouts is going to be Jerry the King Lawler going against the Universal Heartthrob Idol in a Canadian lumberjack.
Shut up, Russell, while I'm talking. The fan mail is rolling in, baby. Getting more fan letters this time right now, Valentine's time. It's Santa Claus did at Christmas time. You know, one letter I got from a young, sexy ebony queen the other day, and she says, Austin, now you are truly the universal heartthrob, and baby, I want you to know something. There ain't no mountain high enough, and there ain't no valley low enough, baby. And you know there ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. And you know I am the universal heartthrob, and those words are so fitting. They're so fitting for right now, because Jerry Lawler, that's just what I feel about you, baby. There's no way in hell that I'm not going to get to you tomorrow night. And I got my lumberjacks right behind me, Canadian lumberjacks right there. And every time the coward, I already broke his hand, I put him in the hospital, internal injuries. And every time the coward tries to run on me, my lumberjacks are going to be back there to whip him and lash him and beat him and bruise him and put him back in the idol's arms so I can squeeze him till his eyes pop out.
Austin, let me interrupt here just a second to say that the match that you're going with is a six-man match, not a six-man tag match. It is a Canadian lumberjack. Now, the difference in that is that rather than throwing them back, these guys are going to be out there with belts.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. This is the match I demanded. Jerry Lawler's been running scared. He's been asking for tag matches. He's been asking for six-man tag matches. He's refused to wrestle me in a single match. This is the way. I said, Lola, if you want me in a single match, baby, this is the way you're going to get me. And every time you try to run, every time you try to hide, every time you try to creep out, baby, people are going to be behind you. We're going to lash him. We're going to whip him. We're going to beat him. We're going to bruise him. And we're going to put an end to Jerry Lawler right now.
Yeah, okay, well, don't forget, there'll be lumberjacks around there, and the same thing applies. Hey, come on, Don, now, for crying out loud. There'll be lumberjacks around there who'll be taking care of Austin Idol exactly the same way. Anybody that goes out will not be thrown back in, but will be whipped till they get back in that ring. You better believe it may be a little more healthy in the ring than it's going to be outside. We're ready for some more wrestling action. Let's throw it back to Dave and get that action going. Big tag match.
Match coming up, tag team match. Team coming in, we're just over there a few minutes ago and heard from a few words from him. Here comes another one right here. Some of the favorite wrestlers in the area is Tommy Gilbert. And
boy, I love the makings of this match, Dave. The Assassins against two accomplished wrestlers, and Gilbert and Gibson ought to be a dandy. Right. And here also coming out,
Gorgeous George Jr. Yeah. All right, his team climbing up onto the ring apron right now.
His big team.
Yes. With the introductions for the match, again, one fall 15-minute time limit match. And from parts unknown at a total weight of 585 pounds, the Assassins, number 1 and number 2. Going against them at a total of 447 pounds. From Lexington, Tennessee, Tommy Gilbert. And from Pensacola, Florida, Robert Gibson. One fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee is Paul Morton.
Okay, we're about ready for it. The jackets, robes come off, and action will be getting underway in this one fall, 15-minute time limit bout. Bell time. Here we go. We're starting with the smaller assassin, the one that goes in at around 280. And the other one goes a little better than 300 pounds, Davey.
I tell you, they are huge.
Yeah, they are big. And you know, the amazing thing is the way they move for big guys, too. I'll tell you. They not only will hurt you, they'll wrestle your shoes right off, too. Robert Gibson, a guy that can stay in there with him, is in there with him. Tommy Gilbert on the outside, and the assassin number 2 on this side of the ring. In their corner, Gorgeous George Jr. Mastermind. Gibson slam back into the turnbuckle. Whip across the ring. Gibson up and over and slides right out of the assassin. Goes underneath. Big drop kick into the rope. Beautiful. Beautiful arm drag. Took him over and down. And Robert Gibson, unfortunately, couldn't keep him away from the corner. There is a tag, and the larger of the two assassins makes his first appearance in the ring. Robert ties up with him, but is rushed back to the rope as that 300 pounds plus leans on him. Tommy Gilbert moving away with that forearm, standing side headlock. Referee Paul Morton checking to be sure. Look at the assassin take him down. Rolls him one. Took him right into a pin position. Tommy kicked his feet. Got his way out of it. Tommy Gilbert's right shoulder goes up on a count of two. Tommy holding on to the side headlock on the mat, but the assassin continues to roll him into position. That time the left shoulder came up. The assassin trying to make a tag on his partner. Not quite close enough. There's a tag, but the referee down checking the count on it. Did not see him standing on the bottom rope when he made the tag. However, it goes across as a legal tag, and the other assassin takes over. Tommy Gilbert caught now. Feel that arm. Putting the bar position straight back. And he's reaching around. Looks like a handful of hair to me. The referee saying, watch it, watch it, watch it. Wrist lock, tag, and the other big assassin. Bigger, not big. They're both big. Gilbert once again taken off his feet. Referee saying, watch the use of spreading those fingers out. What it looked like from here, he used a handful of hair as his leverage. Robert Gibson, at this point, what has got to be a mile away as far as Tommy's concerned. He's got the man, beautiful, with the leg. He takes him over and down. Trying to roll him back, but he'll never get it out of that way. Tommy had other ideas, and that's to get a pin, but he can't even do that at the moment. We're about 3.5 minutes into action in this one fall 15-minute time limit bout. 3.5 minutes pass. As Tommy Gilbert getting closer to the corner, makes the tag on Robert Gibson. Pensacola, Florida product comes into a standing side headlock. He's thrown off. Notabut takes him down. And once again, Robert, with good dead aim, puts the assassin off his feet twice in a row into a standing side headlock. Tag on the partner. Tag on Tommy Gilbert. Good solid balance. Gilbert out with a foot to the midsection. Drops with the upper arm. And booming with that forearm over the shoulder. And with that reverse face lock, Gilbert tying him up on that chin lock and tags Robert Gibson. Here comes Robert in. With a flat of the foot, goes for a cover one. That's all. Standing side headlock, but he's taken off in a hurry with a shoulder. Down he goes. Robert kicked in the back by the other assassin. Caught coming off the rope. Slips him. Pushes him to the rope. But holding on is the assassin. Gibson goes. Misses the elbow, does the assassin. Wow, what action, Davey.
Oh, I tell you, great balance by Robert Gibson. That's one way you can overcome size. And, of course, that's what they have to do, overcome the size of the assassins. Gibson looking very good in here.
And they were reversing advantage. Bang, bang,
right.
Bang. Right now, the assassin, with the definite advantage, drops with that big leg and then tightens up on that bar right at the shoulder. The assassin with Robert Gibson on the canvas. Tommy Gilbert trying to encourage him to hop it up. It's not easy when you've got 300 pounds holding you down. Ooh, big forearm right in the back. And again, referee saying, back up, let him off the ropes. So the assassin says, here's a way, I'll pull him off the ropes. And he does it again. Puts that front face lock on him, but a tag to Tommy Gilbert. And here comes Tommy. He's using it a flat of the foot. Whip across the ring. heading to the turnbuckles, and Tommy missing. Catches his knee on that second turnbuckle, and his midsection went over the top one. Tough slip. Gilbert down.
Rare that Tommy makes that kind of mistake, but he got a little over anxious.
Big double elbows. There's a drop with one, maybe one. Nope. Look at Gilbert kick out of there. We've often said when he gets hurt, he gets his most strength and energy to go. Tommy now coming back. Big forearm on the assassin. Tag on the partner. Just shot to the midsection.
We've just passed 6.5 minutes.
6.5 minutes gone in this one fall 15-minute time limit. Up in the air, and the atomic knee drop. Bam. Big elbow. Here's a cover. Could be it. 1, 2, but Gilbert saves it. Kicks his way out. Needs a tag right now on Robert Gibson. But the assassins get the tag rather than Gilbert. Double chop to the back. Looked more like a jab to the throat right there. There's a cover, count of 1. And once again, Tommy Gilbert comes out at the count of 2.
He needs to get the tag on Robert Gibson. He's been in there a long time.
Better believe that. Big body slam followed by the elbow, count of 1. And Gilbert again. Saves it for his team. The crowd trying to help him get out of trouble. Suplex, back over and down. Side suplex on Gilbert. The assassin still couldn't get him. Tommy brought over, thrown over by the ring apron in there. The referee backs him up, so Tommy has a chance to work away from the ropes. And Tommy with a solid shot to the midsection. But he has the assassin between him and Robert Gibson, and that's where he needs to get. He's working at it. He does. Here comes Robert, swinging that forearm. Beautiful drop kick from Robert Gibson. Going after the assassin, picks him up. Goes for a body slam, and not an easy guy to slam. 1, 2. The other assassin in, drops down on him with that headbutt, spears him with that head. And Gibson picked up in the air, dropped down across the knee. Oh, look at that head spear right off the turnbuckle. 1, could be 3, that's it. What a combination. A lot of size. Unbelievable speed for the size the assassins have, and combine it with the ability to be able to wrestle and not afraid to bend the rules, and they got a tough team.
Well, they sure do. 8 minutes, 51 seconds was the time on it. They were going against a couple of guys that are tough to pin, but they got it.
Sure. Gilbert and Gibson gave them a whale of a battle, as we expected. As a matter of fact, there was one point in there, almost a 3 count, but they almost won't get it.
That's right.
It takes all full 3 counts, 1, 2, 3. So the assassins come up. The time again, 8:51, Dave, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, we've got more wrestling action for you. We're going to be looking at the Mongolian Stomper coming up in just action. We alluded to just a moment ago, one of the masterminds of wrestling, Gorgeous George Jr. Want to grab that mic over there, George?
Oh, yeah. Lance, it's really great to be back here again. I'd like to say hi to all you people here in the studio and all you wonderful people out there in TV land. I have... Of course, you see behind me the 8th wonder of the world, the Mongolian Stomper, and action speaks louder than words, so at this time, let's put a little bit of VTR on, let the folks, I want to share this with you people out there.
Gorgeous George presenting the Mongolian Stomper.
Just feeling back relaxing, listening to some good soft music. I would like to take this opportunity to show you people the greatest, the most impressive person in the whole wide world. The Mongolian Stomper.
The Mongolian Stomper, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 272 pounds. One of the most powerful wrestling machines in the sport today. After being discovered in his native Mongolia, his wrestling career began when he was taken to Europe. After a 3-year period of touring European rings, he was brought to the United States where he became an overnight star. Because of his moody attitude and unpredictable habits, his contract has been carried by no less than 4 managers. It seems as though his greatest achievements have been under the watchful eye of Gorgeous George Jr., who is currently handling the affairs of the Mongolian. Is called by his manager the 8th wonder of the world. Now you will see one of the reasons why. Before you is one of professional wrestling's strongest men, Joe LeDuc. Witness what happens when the concrete block balanced on his head is smashed by the Stomper. Now watch as Gorgeous George Jr. breaks a block on the head of the Mongolian. Take a look at that once again in slow motion. It takes a powerful man to stand up under that kind of blow. Although it would be impossible to list all the championships won by the Stomper throughout his career, a partial list would read like this: Central States Champion, Texas State Champion, North American Heavyweight Champion, Canadian Champion, Southeastern Champion, and many more. It has been said the Stomper may hold more belts than any man in the history of the sport. Big, strong, skillful, and cunning make the Mongolian Stomper a hard man to put down.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Some wonderful moments in my life and now in your life. The man, the 8th wonder of the world, the Mongolian Stomper, holder of more world titles than any 10 professional wrestlers today. We'll see you at ringside.
Well, there's no question about it. He is an incredible mountain of strength.
Like I said, Mr. Russell, action speaks louder than words, so at this point, I think we'll step right into the ring. Thank you.
Gorgeous George Jr. presenting the Mongolian Stomper, and they're heading to the ring right now for our next bout on championship wrestling action in here. Davey?
This is going to be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match, introducing at 230 pounds from Dyersburg, Tennessee, Jerry Barber. And going against him from Mongolia, 274 pounds, the Mongolian Stomper. This match, one fall, 15-minute time limit, referee Jerry Calhoun. Stomper, of course, with Gorgeous George Jr. in his corner.
And lots of muscle. Boy, he is incredible. Referee telling Gorgeous George Jr. to be sure he stays in that chair down there. The Mongolian Stomper with an unusual headgear. We're ready.
Jerry Barber with his work cut out for him today. Against the Stomper. Stomper puts Barber into the rope. Barber came off of there with a forearm. Barber on the offensive. Trying to take control of the match early. He puts the Stomper into the turnbuckles, follows in too quickly, and the Stomper got him with the boots. Barber whipped into the rope. Into the ropes again, this time boot to the midsection by the Stomper. Body slam and a vicious body slam by the Stomper. Stomper with a punishing hold on Jerry Barber. Stomper's got the sleeper. That was his version of the sleeper hold. He had the pressure points, but he had them in a way different than you usually see most wrestlers use the sleeper hold. They usually use it with the entire arm. He was just using it with his hands only. And he had him wrapped around there, and he got the sleeper hold on Jerry Barber. Stomper and Gigi, Gorgeous George, headed back for the dressing area.
This guy's in such incredible physical condition, the Stomper. He is, you know, it's like, you know, if he's against the world, it's almost a mismatch in the Stomper's favor, man. He is something else. He comes out victorious over Jerry Barber, who had the problem of facing him in 1 minute and 24 seconds. Right? Yes, sir. And we're going to be looking at more wrestling action for you coming up right after we take time out for this. Jerry the King Lawler coming in with friends, and we want to talk to Jerry about the action tomorrow night, not Monday night. We're wrestling Sunday night right there in the Mid-South Coliseum. Jerry, Idol was out here a little bit earlier, and he's talking
you did say with friends, didn't you? Because,
yes.
You know, I saw Idol's interview, so I wanted to show him a little bit of what he is in store for. I heard him say last week, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Well, take a look right here behind me of what's in store for you tomorrow night, Mr. Austin Idol. You know, he had the Assassins and Condrey and Carson out here with the belts. Well, those aren't going to be the only lumberjacks down there tomorrow night, because Robert Fuller is going to be here, Bill Dundee, Jimmy Golden, and Tommy Gilbert, and every one of them is going to have a big, nice leather strap in their hand. And in case there's any misunderstanding whatsoever, you know, I want to set the record straight. I want to make things clear. Austin Idol comes out here and he tells everybody he wanted this match, that he wanted a single match with me. Yeah. You know how much he wanted a single match with me. We've waited weeks and weeks to get this match. We had to go through 4-man tags, then 6-man tags. And to be perfectly honest with you, the only way they were able to sign this single match is the promotion finally went to Austin Idol. You know this to be a fact.
That's right.
They said, Austin Idol, if you don't wrestle Jerry Lawler in a single match, you've wrestled your last match in Memphis, Tennessee.
True.
That's the only way he agreed to wrestle in this match. So now, Mr. Idol, you can stand out here and tell everybody how brave you are, when in fact we've seen more guts on a skeleton than you've got, and we're going to prove it down there tomorrow night, Austin Idol. Let me take another minute to explain this match. I don't know if he knows what he's in for, because I've been in one. You remember Joe LeDuc? That's one thing I learned from Joe LeDuc, was about a lumberjack, Canadian lumberjack match. I've been in one, brother. What happens is when the going gets too hot and heavy in the ring and you want to go out and take a rest, take a breather outside the ring, you're going to run into 8 gentlemen like this with straps in their hand, and every one of these guys have promised me, Austin Idol, they've promised me that when you come out there, if you come and stand on that floor for 10 seconds, when you get back in that ring, your mother won't recognize you, because they're going to wear you out, son. So come on down there, Austin Idol. I know what he's thinking. I want you to just feel that for a second, Lance. Just feel that, baby. Let me tap that. Yeah. Come on down there, Austin Idol, tomorrow night, because we got a little surprise in store for you. If this gets too hot for you in the ring and you want to take a little breather, well, we got something for you outside the ring. One way or the other, it's not going to be a fun night for Austin Idol tomorrow night.
Sir. I would say that the Canadian lumberjack match with the belts flying is going to be some kind of, it'll be more healthy in the ring.
Everybody's heard of the old belt line. Well, we're going to send Austin Idol through the belt line tomorrow night.
Okay, we'll be looking for it down there. Bell time is 8 o'clock, and you'll see that Canadian lumberjack match coming up when Austin Idol and Jerry the King Lawler meet.
With Bill's help in there, the way we plan to carry it to him, Carson, I don't know how much y'all been working out on your wrestling. You've been thinking street fight. Well, son, it's wrestling time now, and that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow afternoon. We're going to see how tough you boys are as champions.
Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, is going to be the action at the Coliseum. Good luck to you in the challenge. That'd be great to get them right back again.
It sure will. We're going to get them right back, too.
Okay, Robert Fuller.
Warm up tonight.
Jonesboro for the superstar. Okay, I'll tell you what, that's going to be an exciting tag team. And Brother Carson, Brother Condrey better watch their P's and Q's if they expect that it's going to be all that easy. Alrighty, I think we're ready for wrestling action. Dave, we can get the introductions on this particular one, as we've got an expiration time single match coming up.
Introducing in this expiration of time match from Bolivar, Tennessee, at 206 pounds, Roger Howell. And on the left of your screen, from St. Petersburg, Florida, 227 pounds, Buzz Sawyer. This match will be to the expiration of time. Referee Paul Morton.
Bill time.
Sawyer against Roger Howell. Sawyer, Howell's shoulders almost down. Roger back on his feet. Leg drop, put Sawyer down. Roger trying to get his weight over the shoulders and hold Sawyer down so the referee could start to count on him, but he was not able to do it long enough. There's Roger again, going for the cover. Roger Howell gets the head scissors. Buzz Sawyer trying to kick his way out of it. And Sawyer does get out of the head scissors. 1 minute gone. Again, this match is expiration of time. We'll wrestle as long as there's time remaining. Then, when time does run out, we'll add up the number of falls each man has won. The one that's got the most wins the match. Roger Howell. Oh, little reverse action there. Sawyer drops him to the mat. Bar on the left arm of Roger Howell by Buzz Sawyer. Howell off his feet again. Sawyer still got the hold. Howell wrapped up Sawyer's left arm now with a headlock. Referee Paul Morton there checking for a possible submission, but there is none. The reversal as shoulders roll down on the mat. But only a 2 count, and Roger Howell still hanging on to his hold that he's got on Buzz Sawyer. Howell puts a little heat on. Sawyer powers his way out of the hold and drops Roger Howell to the mat. Now it's Buzz Sawyer, bar on Roger Howell's left arm. 2 minutes, 45 seconds into the action. Howell still got the headlock. Sawyer fires him into the ropes. Howell steps over, coming off of there. Drop kick and a good one. Oh, Howell misses a drop kick. Buzz Sawyer just walked away from it as Howell was in the air, round behind him. Oh.
Boy, he
1,
jammed.
3, that's it. There wasn't much doubt that was going to be it when Roger Howell hit the mat there, because Sawyer just powered him down. 3 minutes, 19 seconds.
3 minutes, 19 seconds, and Roger Howell driven in there with that suplex. We've got more action. Is this will be...
Somebody.
Hey, come on.
Then you got another thought coming. Hey, hold it a minute. Let me have one of those right up there. I want the winner of that last fall right there.
Buzz Sawyer is the winner, but you're not scheduled in here.
I don't care. I'm going to beat somebody today.
Yeah, well, you and Dennis go out. Roger Howell is hopping out. Sawyer said, come on. He is looking for, I guess, an opportunity. Is this okay, Paul? Okay, that's all right with me.
Get him, Danny. I want you to watch his poetry in action right here. Don Carson is poetry in action. Watch the man right here. Watch him.
Buzz Sawyer in there with Don Carson. Buzz had gotten a fall over Roger Howell, and Carson insists on beating somebody. He may not find it that easy with this young fella.
Come on, Don. I'm going to tell you, Don Carson, baby, is poetry in action.
Look at the action. I see him busted down by Sawyer.
Look at here. Look at right here. Come on, Donnie. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Don Carson with Buzz Sawyer in there as Carson and Sawyer.
Move.
Yeah, I
Maybe
saw
like that.
big knee to the midsection as Buzz goes down. Buzz, Dave said, bring it on. He wanted some of Carson. There's a chance to build his reputation with the reputation that Carson and Condrey have. He invited Carson into the ring, but the young fella may have bitten off more he could chew here, having already wrestled one fall with Roger Howe. Carson over by the ropes. As Buzz Sawyer comes in there, and Sawyer, and Carson comes up off the floor, and he nails Sawyer hard, right smack on the button with that glove. 2, 3. And Buzz Sawyer, who was a little too anxious, Dave, I think, he met the busting right hand of Don Carson that came in. Yeah, I saw your man over here with that protective glove that he's got. It's great. I noticed that you had to use that injured right hand in there, Don Carson, in order to get the guy. Yeah, never touched him with it in there. I also want to say that Buzz Sawyer had already wrestled a tough ball before he ever climbed in the ring with you, and you end up taking advantage of it.
Wait a minute. Have you ever been in the ring with Robert Fuller?
No, I've never been in the ring with Robert.
Let me tell you something. You don't want to.
No, I tried.
But looky here. Looky here. Here's Don Carson. And right there is Dennis Condrey. And tomorrow, they challenged us for our titles.
That's right.
We are the champions, right, Dennis?
That's right. Hand the belt right here.
We are the champions, right?
We are the Southern champions as of today. Right here on TV, we are the champions. We will remain the champions in Memphis, Tennessee, and all over.
We're talking.
Come on, Don.
Hey, when we talk, you shut up. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, take your belts, please, and let us get on with it right here. We're going to take time out, and we're going to be back.